if this really works, like this man is saying, this could be really helpful for me to go towards my dream.
It was like, no, but are you sure? Are you sure? I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We have nothing to lose either way.
I didn't see a risk, to be honest.
Yeah, so I think it was a win-win situation for everyone.
So I can say that the business has helped me get independent as a young guy going through college.
Okay, how I get to know about this business was over a girl that I've met in Mexico during my traveling, and she was already working with you and was quite positive about everything, so I've started that business.
Honestly, I remember that I just saw your lifestyle. We came into contact again after a lot of time. I didn't even know that you were in this business. I just wanted to learn from you as a digital nomad. And then, well, you told me, Marius, let's go. You can do this. You can invite people. You can rent out your own apartment. You can create this listing on Airbnb. And I was just in a complete confidence and trust to you. And I followed your advice.
Yeah, well, basically everything related to online business, for me, it's always a little bit something that I should take care. I met this guy and he offered me basically the same thing as you did. And for me, it was really, really funny because when he was explaining, I was like, wait, like who offered you this, Philip? And he said, yeah, Philip. I was like, oh my gosh. Actually, I talked with him before and he was, oh my gosh, yes, it's the same guy. So basically, yeah, we were talking about you the whole time. Somehow finding a person, a mutual and physical person along that thing somehow made me feel a little bit more comfortable. I will not say 100% comfortable, but relying a little bit more on doing it. And then I just said, okay, you know what? It's like two people, you can call it destiny, love, whatever you want to call it. So I said, okay, I'll just give it a shot. And that's why I did it the first time, yeah.
I found your post saying, there's an opportunity for parallel passive income, and it was actually the perfect time to find what you offer because I was taking this like a bold decision in my life, which was living abroad, living outside of the country that I make my income and trying to work remotely and create passive income in different ways.
Back to when I first started working with you, I remember, meeting you online, and I heard that the business or the job doesn't require specific skills. You didn't really need to know how to do sales in order to do this business, and that was an opportunity that is rare because good businesses or jobs like this require specific skills, but this didn't really require any of that.
You took the time to explain the steps to me. I felt really held through the initial process. Like, we did a few calls and you always made yourself available. If I had any questions, you would, I appreciated how you would jump on a call to talk to me. And initially there was a little bit of resistance with putting my own money towards the process. But once I got paid after the 2 weeks, I'm like, oh, this work. It does work. Like, everything that he said was going to happen actually happened.
And the obstacles that I was dealing with were mostly, honestly, first of all, getting trust from the people, which was quite, I really didn't know why they were so, suspicious about it. And also finding people who are booking. So these were, to me, the biggest obstacles that I was dealing with. And there was also always the question that they're having, is it really working? Did you really get the money? And I was like, yeah, sure.
I guess I remember that the only obstacle was that we weren't even sure if the business would work out in Colombia, right? Because you haven't tried it yet in this country, and maybe there are other countries where you haven't tried it neither. So we made the experiment. and it worked out.
So initially I decided to test it with my family, because family, whatever you say, for the most part, they'll be like, okay, whatever you want, right? So I got my dad and my little brother on a call with Phil, and I asked them to do it with me, my first round. And it worked great. It was pretty straightforward. 2 weeks later, we received the money, like he got excited. Then with my brother, there was like a technical issue that happened. But through those 2 activations, I saw that it really works. And then after that, I brought in a friend who, for her, it worked really well.
I didn't see a risk, to be honest. But it's maybe just me being me, because I do experience that other people saw a risk, even though I explained there is no risk. But I didn't see a risk after she explained the whole business to me. I was super happy that she offered me that business. And but somehow, I don't know, after a while, like it was running, it was working way better than before. So I don't know if I maybe changed something in the way I was communicating with the people, or maybe I was also way more sure about the things that I was doing, but it changed. Now it's way easier to find people, and they're absolutely they're so interested in doing that business.
Amazing. I was struggling even before doing it, and now it feels even more comfortable because I know no matter what happened, I will always have my hustle.
And honestly, my life has changed because of this opportunity. I was staying in a very small self-contained apartment with my friend. However, with the way the business has been moving, we have been able to move into a proper apartment. We're getting it furnished. I have a better device now. And I've been able to help friends and family also make money from this opportunity as well. So it's not something that I keep to myself, or although I kind of share with everyone, and that's really good, because it's one thing to find an opportunity or a business that can make money, and it's one other thing to be able to share it to others regardless of their age or skill level. But this business is one of such things, so I'm really grateful for that.